It is a beautiful day, Pensacola, Florida, and the dogs are out. And so we're actually going to do a couple hours of work here on the van. As I left off with you guys last time, we were working on this TV bracket, and you can see actually very obviously how when it is extended down this direction, it is not level. So I actually have to build up the base, basically create kind of a, I have to create a kind of a wedge right there, and make it so it's a little more horizontal. So yeah, so that's probably what I'm going to do today, and then we have a party later today that we're going to. So anyways, this is dealing with angles, and so this is going to be, might be a little bit of a challenge. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I know that I measured it with my iPhone. I put my iPhone on it and it was 20 degrees off horizontal. So I just got to create a wedge that angles 20 degrees. So let's see what we can do. Alright guys, so as you can probably see behind me, it's getting pretty stormy. I hear thunder in the background, so I kind of put away some of the tools. The trees are actually starting to blow around a bunch now. And but I'm going to continue working. I put away all the stuff that would get hurt if it got wet, and so I'm just going to work in the van here. Hopefully it'll pass over. It looks like it probably will. So anyways, all right, let's continue with this TV mount. So I've been working on this TV mount, trying to get this mount for the TV that will mount up here. Actually, this trim work will go back up here, and then a screw will go through here, through the trim work, and then through the pillar here. And the metal in this pillar is actually very thin, and so I've tried regular screws and tightening them down because I need to get this tight because it's going to be holding up the television. And the challenge was, it's like the metal is too thin. It would always just kind of the screw would make the hole wider and loosen up. So went to a local hardware store, not a big box, but just a local hardware store. And it's always amazing to me, these local hardware stores, what they have. And I find my hardware store anywhere it's very price effective, cost effective, and it's easy to find stuff, and people there know what they got, and it just seems to be much more simpler than going to a place like Home Depot or Lowe's. So anyways, I've got these little butterfly, I don't know if you could see these here, let me just, yeah, these little butterfly screws. So once they screw in, they anchor and give more surface area for gripping onto the back of that metal. So I'm thinking these are going to work, and we're going to give them a shot and hopefully get the TV up here. Alright, well, another one of those things I need to get done, and maybe I can achieve that today, is I modified these side rails that go along the side of the van to extend them out a little bit, and in doing so it's only being held by one screw. It was normally being held by two, but this one back here is further back, and so I need to make a metal plate that will allow me to once again get two screws in here so I can have a little more structural stability. And so I bought some metal plate from Home Depot, and we're going to cut those and install those here. So 3 on each side, so a total of 6. So we got to do 6 cuts and then drill, I think, 3 holes in each of the pieces of metal. So anyways, yeah, so let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I have the extra piece of metal here installed underneath the running board, and so that's now gives me 2 points, 2 bolts that I bolted down instead of just one, and so that should make it definitely more sturdy and stable. Yeah, happy with that.